Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So this is going to be a message for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my messages are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to the platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. Alright, so we are now officially live on YouTube, Instagram, Spirit Lightwork 1111, and Twitch. And I was just fixing the Twitch because it was saying that it was having a poor connection. So I don't know what that's about, but let's pray about it. Okay. So I'm over here cracking up because y'all, all I kept hearing was redo, reset. So it took somebody 16 minutes, 16 days, 16 years, 16 months to correct something, undo. So undo the shit. Oh, damn, what happened to that? All right, I gotta grab something to undo something that they did. Either way, finally done. I want to know why it took somebody that long to undo something that they did, that they shouldn't have done anyway. And I hope that all the stuff that I just did is on the right damn phone because I swapped them out. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go again. Oh, let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh. All right, I think I did it. All right, she did it. So it took somebody that long to undo some shit they did. It wasn't me. I was just saying that I put the message on the right phone. So whatever they was doing, it may have taken somebody that long to correct a fucking problem. And what the hell was y'all doing anyway that needed that long? Or maybe just people be doing shit and they don't know what they be doing and then trying to figure out, you know, how to correct it. Either way, I'm going to tell y'all how I know. Because I scheduled the message last night, right? In the middle of the night. Because mind y'all, it was definitely an abundance of creation. Like a lot of it. So Empress energy, like birthing something. So bringing something to life, creation. A lot of, it was writing and producing, okay? That type of energy. So if y'all haven't seen it yet, if you look on the post, there is a story. And it looks like the story could potentially be related to this message. Take it how it resonates for you. And then also in that process, what was happening was, it's titled Fame's Deception. Mind you, your card drawn is also there. The card drawn was the Hangman. So then, let me see. Y'all, it was just a lot of stuff. So the Lord's Prayer, because, you know, we can start with the Lord's Prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thine kingdom come, thine will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses. We forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil, because thine is the kingdom, power, and the glory forever and ever. But then something else came up. And it says, O cosmic birther of all radiance and vibration, soften the ground of our being and carve out a space within us where your presence can abide. Fill us with your creativity so that we may be empowered to bear the fruit of your mission. Let each of our actions bear fruit in accordance with your desire. Endow us with the wisdom to produce and share what each being needs to grow and flourish. Unite the tangled threads of destiny. And I put that is untie, but untie the tangled threads of destiny that bind us as we release others from the entanglements of past mistakes. Okay, so y'all see what happened there. It was a word, and I intentionally did that because I knew to put that, but I put it right on the screen so that way y'all wouldn't know. But it was a translation that got fucked up. Okay, because this is the thing. So untie the tangled threads of destiny that bind us as we release others from the entanglement of past mistakes. Do not let us be seduced by that which would divert us from our true purpose, but illuminate the opportunities of the present moment. For you are the ground and the fruitful vision, the birth, power, and fulfillment, as all is gathered and made whole once again. Amen. So I put that prayer up there yesterday, and then all of a sudden, an influx of everything just started to happen. And so untie the tangled threads of destiny, but y'all heard the first Lord's Prayer. It was talking about from the Aramaic translation. So the way they translated one thing said something different. And so it may have taken a while to untangle the threads, the ties that bind, because words have power, and it just went silent. So a frequency shift. Because then all of a sudden last night, I got download after download after download after download. Like, y'all, this is me on no sleep, just so y'all know. Because literally, I was producing. So whatever this thing unlocked and untied and untangled, but also at the same time, somebody just undone a spell that they had no business doing anyway. Because little do y'all know, the process was this morning, I had to do everything the way I would normally do it. It's the morning rituals. And I told y'all that's the way I normally know when something is out of balance or off track. And so, although I could have been sitting here at 7, everything had to be in alignment. Everything had to be done in accordance. Make your bed, clean up the area, do this, do that. Everything had to be like clockwork, because otherwise it wasn't going to be right. Grand Rising. So, regular schedule programming. Everything back to the way it was supposed to have been. So whatever it was for you is what it should be. But also untie the tangled threads of destiny that bind us, because we don't need that. And somebody translating something wrong or saying something wrong, because the way it is done in that area, some of the words can't be translated. So they just put something wherever, it needed to go, and that was it. That was all. But that wasn't right. So now what shall be, shall be. Everybody's on their own course. But there's a thing, even when it comes to that, because it does this. And so all I see every time when I do this is that the fire that I could create, whether it be this close, or this close, because I can still feel the energy from this side to that side. So to me, it's like throwing a fire ball back and forth, because I can still feel the energy. All right, well, some energies get too tangled up in other people's stuff, and then it creates fucking havoc, okay? Because if you did get this close to the energy, and then it's residual energy that is being given, it throws some of the systems off. And then if I pick it up and then I start doing raw, Too close. So anyway, somebody fixed something that they shouldn't have been touching. All right, so the tarot card message for Pisces, which was already on the wall, so I don't know how many of y'all saw it, but it was already there. So it's almost given the messages, hey, beautiful Erin, I love you. And everybody else, I don't know who's over there. I could just see Erin because I know her symbol and her sign. So I'll come to the chat in a minute. But there was stuff that was also given. Mind y'all, if y'all read it, says 6 hours ago, that should let y'all know that literally I've been... Because for some reason, when I pulled the energy back, literally, I sucked in everybody's energy. So if any of y'all tired today, too close. So card drawing, the Hangman. Today, Pisces, the energy of the Hangman resonates strongly with your journey. This card symbolizes the power of surrender, letting go, and viewing things from a different perspective. Because also in the process, I'm using my own energy because this is what I do. I tell people I do more by 6 a.m. than most people do all fucking day. Like literally that has been my life. Because a virtuous woman does stuff that, you know, other people ain't gonna be able to do. We, you know, get the job done. So this card symbolizes the power of surrender, letting go, and viewing things from a different perspective. You're being encouraged to embrace the role of the observer, much like the figure suspended in stillness. So the interpretation. So it's just like he just stuck there, but you see his head is illuminated because he's watching. It's given the angels, the watchers. Observation. So paying attention. Just looking over, just seeing what's happening. Whether or not you like it or not. No judgment. Just viewing. Some of it may be remote viewing. Because, you know, that'd be a thing. And for some people, it could be as simple as meditation. It is standing still and zooming in on the circumstances of the situation. Paying attention. Honing in on the energy that is yours. Take it how it resonates for you. Because it's when it's your energy, I can find it wherever it is. That's a real thing. So whether or not people like it or not, this is also the reason why you shouldn't be in other people's business. You know, because some people can fuck you up from a distance. It's just once the energy is entangled up. But some people can just, you know, do different things, especially when it's their energy. It's weird, but take it how it resonates for y'all, okay? Because I ain't got to explain it. It says what's understood don't need to be explained. And those of you that know already know. All right, so interpretation. The Hangman invites you to pause and reflect rather than to rush into actions or decisions, because sometimes you just need to observe a situation. It may look one way, but it could potentially be another way. Because as y'all know, the internet does a weird thing. People try to make you, you know, it could be intentional, misdirection, but it could also be a thing where people don't even know that they're doing certain things because I look at the surroundings, everything behind it. So whereas there could be an image of this, but body language says this says that. It's a lot of things that happen that lead to, you know, a misinterpretation of a situation. But there's also a lot of things that lead to an understanding of a situation. And a lot of people are more observant than what people give them credit for. So anybody watching can see the underlying what's happening. Don't judge me. Judge your mammy. And I say that because some of y'all should have been raised a little bit better. Some of us should have been raised a little bit better. You know? But guess what? Judge your mammy. The Hangman invites you to pause and reflect rather than to rush into action or decisions. This moment of suspension allows you to gather insights and wisdom, emphasizing that patience is essential right now. As you step back, you may gain clarity on situations that have felt overwhelming or unclear. Remember, this is not a time for judgment or reaction. It's an opportunity to understand the deeper meaning at play. And what is the universe trying to tell you? because there's a lot of stuff that's happening even behind the scenes. So last night there was an armadillo at the door, and meanwhile it looked like a big ass fucking fat ass rat. But you know, you can see the little dumbass, you know, antennas on the little thing. But it's there too. So everything that was playing out last night, I was giving y'all. Because you know, the messages be messaging. So take it how it resonates. So understand the deeper meanings are at play. Because a lot of people, everybody, is involved in a situation because all the world is a stage. Okay? So it's just about who can act the best. Either way, some of y'all actions ain't really acting. It's just conditioning, stupidity, and just underlying issues that, you know, kind of go on with all of us because we all been there before. So no judgment. Again, that's the thing. So advice, trust in the process of unfolding, because things will unfold the way that they're supposed to. So it may look this way, but guess what? Don't necessarily mean that that's the way that it's going. Because, you know, people make plans and God laughs. We all have been there, you know, because I thought I was going to have a happily ever after. I am, just not with that person. But I thought it was going to be that person. So life goes on. You adjust and play as fuck up. So the hangman invites you to, so in the interpretation, the hangman invites you to pause and reflect rather than to rush into actions or decisions. This moment of suspension allows you to gather insight and wisdom, emphasizing that patience is essential right now. As you step back, you may gain clarity on situations that have felt overwhelming or unclear. Remember, this is not a time for judgment or reaction. It's an opportunity to understand that deeper meanings are at play. All right, so the advice that it was given. It says, trust in the process of unfolding. The universe is guiding you and everything will work out. And mind you, I did read that twice because guess what? Understand it. Okay? Get into it. So the universe, and y'all untying situations and things. The universe is guiding you and everything will work out in divine timing, because everything is divine timing. Everything that's happening even right now is divine timing. Some people are just on assignment. So y'all wondering why people are doing this, that, or the third. It's their assignment. Because y'all people believe that you have your assignment when you come into this realm. So understand the assignment. Some people complete their assignment, some people don't, and some people understand the assignment. Just depends on which one you are. Okay, so you've already laid the groundwork with your intention and actions. Now allow things to evolve naturally without forcing outcomes, because you don't have to. It's going to happen anyway. Now, the thing that I love about this whole entire situation was untie the tangled threads of destiny. I like that. Because why did anybody think that something should be tied together or bound together? I don't know, but it was weird to me, you know, and whatever they thought, I ain't judging. But the universe said, untie the tangled threads of destiny that binds us as we release others from the entanglement of past mistakes. Don't let us be seduced by that which would divert us from our true purpose. Because I like that version better. Okay? So this is a moment to keep your energy balanced and stay connected to your inner wisdom. Your intuition will illuminate the path forward, even when external chaos tries to sway you. Because it be these bibbity bobbity boo assholes out here that be doing shit. And when I say hoes, I mean the niggas and the bitches. Because, you know, the niggas be doing more spell work than the fucking bitches. Because shit be happening. And these niggas be mad. Bitches be mad too, but, you know, happy hoes ain't hating and hating hoes ain't happy. Mind you, sometimes it ain't even about the hate. And people will say that really quick. People be hating. Ain't got no reason to be hating. So people will take a mere observation and a mere, hey, I saw that as hate. Wasn't hate. It was very clear that everybody is seeing this bullshit. Take it how it resonates for you. And it looks the way that it looks. No miscommunication at all. It's being given the way it's being given. Because I keep telling y'all, the truth is the truth. And we're in Revelations right now. So even when people try to misdirect and lie, the truth is still being revealed. In the actions, the little smirk, the little this, the little that. It be the shit that we be watching behind the scenes or on the sidelines that people don't pay attention to. It be little things that be left, little nuggets, that some people can pick up out of thin air. Meanwhile, that's also going to be the thing that gets people's asses handed to them, because people don't go and clean up the mess. It's always some type of residual bullshit being left. And so when the people get their ass handed to them, more times than not, it be the little nuggets that they done left themselves that they don't realize is there. So you don't got nobody else to blame but yourself. Because, you know, arrogance is a thing. And some people be very, very arrogant, and they be thinking that, you know, hey, I'm doing this. Meanwhile, back at band camp, nope, universe saw you, stupid. So that's the thing. So the conclusion for your card today, the Hangman. Today's message from the Hangman is to find peace in the stillness. Embrace the pause and trust that you're exactly where you need to be. Sometimes people think that a pause is them being stopped because, oh, what did I do? Am I in? Because I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to hold you back. So yesterday I gave y'all a message, and I said, you know, because they was talking about the ports being shut down. But we all know that the food is not good. So what if that's God's way of clearing this shit up? But meanwhile, people are pushing and arguing, we spreading mass chaos because, oh, this is happening. A lot of people can afford to lose weight anyway. So at the end of the day, what if that's God's way of stopping the poisoning, which is our food? Also, the other thing was, so there's a lot of shit happening all over the place, right? And everybody looks at it as chaos, but they don't realize that organized chaos is a thing. It's cleaning and clearing. So, the things that happened with the storm, and I ain't talking about nobody, because again, not no judgment. But at the end of the day, I also seen a thing where they was talking about certain places got hit harder than others, right? So if we talking about cleaning and clearing, we also talking about the chaos that is in the universe and in the world right now. Certain groups got hit harder, and when I say groups, certain places, but they house these groups of people, right? And so what if God, sitting on high and looking low, knew what these people was doing, stockpiling, doing this, doing that, right? In order to hurt, damage, bring chaos. And God said, Helena, or Helen, mind y'all, Helen is my grandma's name, is spelled like the way that storm was spelled, right? And she now comes through because I'm gonna drop this storm on your ass because I see what the people are over there doing. Y'all don't realize these people got the upper hand on y'all because they already been hiding and stockpiling, and it's things that they got that y'all ain't ready for. So I bring this storm through because guess what? Now everything's fucking washed away. And now these motherfuckers ain't got nothing to do but focus on themselves. So while everybody out here complaining and crying, God know what God is doing. The gas. People are talking about Augusta, gas being in the water. Well, everybody's also talking about the water ain't good. They putting shit in the water. So what if that was God's way of making sure y'all didn't drink the water anyway? God was trying to preserve and save some of y'all. It keeps being a thing where y'all don't see the silver lining because y'all don't know what the fuck is happening. These people be doing shit on the sidelines. And all y'all see is, oh, it's terror and it's chaos. Well, guess what? All I saw was, apparently there was a reason why certain things happened. Because y'all don't know what these people be doing. And y'all be saying, oh, not my people. Yeah, your same people. Because the motherfucker told me that the nigga that I was fucking with didn't do spells. Well, guess the fuck what? Yes, he did because I was with him. So a lot of y'all don't be seeing a lot of the shit that y'all friends and family and people be sitting on the sidelines, bibbidi-bobbidi booing ass. But meanwhile, also, the power of life and death is in the tongue. So even the words that they speak and that they say be curses. And y'all complaining about, oh, these people lost this and these people lost that. Well, what the fuck was them people doing that y'all don't know about? Because again, they kept saying certain types of areas got hit harder than others. And now, guess what? So again, not saying anything about anybody. I don't know what God is doing, and neither the fuck do y'all. Just know and understand that everything ain't a catastrophe. Some things was meant to happen because y'all don't know what the fuck they was doing. They was getting ready to create mass chaos, mass destruction. Meanwhile, God said, I'm going to be the destroyer of it all. Because you don't get to now align in a way that I didn't tell you to do. Because people keep thinking that they got some say-so in something. Well, you might, or you might not. So we make plans and God laughs. It's a real thing. So the guidance you seek will be revealed. Know that. Because now these people ain't got access to a lot of shit that they just fucking had. So maybe some of y'all should be fucking thankful. Because that's a real thing. So then it went into Fame's deception. Mind y'all, it's a story. And I ain't going to read this because it's a whole lot of shit. Well, it's a whole lot of shit. But anyway, it talks about fame deception. And it's all the world is a stage because, you know, people be acting. Mind you, my brother has always told me that I make things look a lot easier than what they are. Because people will look at my life and they will judge my life because of the fact that they'll see that I got this, that, or the third. But they don't see the things that I have to do or the things that I go through in order to make this shit happen, right? And so my brother kept telling me, sometimes you might have to show the things that you do. Meanwhile, I just don't like people in my business. But he is normally right. So, you know, there was stuff happening. So again, this says 4 hours ago. Just so y'all know, this was a lot of shit. And literally, I was up here, you know, typing in. And me and chat was going at it because back and forth going at the thing. And now it's a whole little mini thing that was happening. So it says the ambitious dreamer with the dark past. So y'all favorite celebrities and people of that nature, people that you know, y'all be putting on high. Meanwhile, y'all don't know nothing about these people. All y'all know is these people show up, they get a wash over, they get put into the light, and then, hey, now y'all want to be talking about Diddy, all right? So it be the things that y'all are being distracted by that this is the reason why these people can sit right in y'all fucking face and do weird ass shit, and y'all act like y'all don't see it, but meanwhile, y'all be seeing it. Because I literally said, and y'all know who my favorite rapper is, right? And not that he got anything to do with this, but he might have everything to do with it, okay? So I literally watched this nigga because I kept telling y'all, Kevin Gates be doing weird shit, right? Mind you, I literally watched this nigga one time tell the truth. Tell the truth about a whole situation, right? Because I seen it. And nobody listened. It was almost as if it went over everybody's head, but meanwhile, this nigga told the truth. It was weird. Why do people like see exactly what's happening and then they act like they can't see it? But he was telling the truth. The strangest shit to me. So it says, the story opens with Lena, a young woman living. Oh, mind you, hold on. Let me go back to the title because literally, what the fuck? Y'all, it was a lot. And so just work with a sister, okay? So we went all the way around because we was also supposed to do the Serenity prayer. So God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Talking about exactly what we said. God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, because them storms came through, and there's more on the way. And storms could be significant of outside storms, natural disasters, or the storms that come into our life, because life be life, and okay? So take it how it resonates for you. God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Why I feel like I'm amped up. Mind y'all, that is a thing, like crack kills, but amped up is like a cocaine reference. Take it how it resonates for you. And I ain't never did cocaine before in my life. Just so we know and we're clear. So it damn sure ain't me. So living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as the pathway to peace. Taking as he did this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it. Taking it as he did this sinful world as it is. Meaning If this is what you got, this is what the hell you got. Okay? As it is, not as you want it to be. Trusting that he will make all things right if I surrender to his will. God, I surrender. That I may be reasonably happy in this lifetime and supremely happy with him forever in the next. Amen. All right. So then we go to Psalms 23 and 4. A Psalm of David. Because, you know, David be important. Take it how it resonates for you. Somebody may name may be David. Or somebody may just be in David role right now, okay? Excuse me. But mind y'all also know they said the book of Psalms is the book of spells. Take it how it resonates for you. It could be or it could not be. But a lot of people use this as spells. So whether or not y'all want to believe it or not, y'all good old Christian folks, guess what? From what the other people say, y'all been casting spells this whole entire time anyway. But from my mouth to God's ears, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, thy comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all of the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. So for some reason, I'm being guided and led to tell y'all, if y'all haven't found a body of water, a moving body of water that you can just cross over, please do that multiple times today. If you got to go down the street and turn the fuck around and cross it again. Because spells can't cross over water. And so, break the spell for yourself. Figure it out. Because something is definitely being undone. But mind you, it took somebody a long time to figure out how to undo whatever it was they did. But y'all be mindful of that, because that's an important little, nugget for you. Use it. All right. And so, where was I at? Hold on, because I need to go back over here because I didn't even... So yesterday the title was Breaking Free from Toxic Ties, Embracing Healing, Renewal, and Stepping into Your Power. Because somehow the universe already knew that yesterday was getting ready to be a cleaning and clearing, because... mind you, I didn't even come and do a 12 o'clock reading or a 6 o'clock reading. I was sitting in the same location all day long. Like, I didn't even move from that spot. For some reason, I just been living in the moment and doing the things that I was being told to do. And I was being guided and downloaded in ways that I didn't even understand, but I understood. I just sat. That was the assignment. So it says, Pisces, stick to the script. More people are watching than you think. Lights, camera, action. Their lies equal jail time. So, stick to the script. I just told y'all this morning, before I got to come here, I had to make sure that everything was done the way that I would normally do it. Because it is rituals that lead me to know when somebody's casting and when things are out of alignment. So if you don't have that and you just allow for shit to just be all over the place, it's having structure. You need structure in your life, especially when you're dealing in this realm, because you can easily get thrown off task and not even know when it happened or why it happened. But if you have structure and rituals that you perform every day the same exact way, and yes, sometimes things could be, changed, because if you go on vacation or if you end up at somebody else's house or you end up in a different location, whatever, that could be the thing that throws it off. But then you would know that that's the thing that's throwing it off. But what if you're in the same place every fucking day and you just never know your own energy or what's meant to happen in that sacred space of yours? And you don't realize you're being thrown off every day by somebody bibbity bobbity boo, and y'all wonder why y'all smelling cigars and cigarettes and things of this nature, is because somebody is throwing energy in your direction, or somebody's energy harvesting off of you, trying to pull your energy because they need it, because they want to use it for something else. But meanwhile, all my energy's in my body, and I'm not giving nobody shit until I decide to delegate where it needs to go and who I want to give it to. because y'all ain't got no authority and y'all ain't been granted no access. So access denied for everybody. And period. All my shit back in my body. So past, present, and after this, and then after that, I'm taking my shit back, and that's a fact. And when I told y'all that, and when I was saying shit back, it means everything. Because I know how to deal with my shit. Good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. So I wasn't just saying, ooh, I wanted all the good stuff back. Whatever it was that I put out there, guess what? Send it back. Because guess what? I can deal with it. I have been dealing with it already. So that means that from this point, it seems to be nothing can stop me. I'm on the way up. Because shit. I mean, I'd have been dealing with all the dumb shit, so... Either way, it says, stick to the script. More people are watching than you think. Because for some reason, it's just funny how... Why'd I give me Kevin Gates? It's funny how... He said... It's funny how when you get put in a certain position or a place or time, then all of a sudden people change how they act. No, I think it's funny how... I don't know, I have to look up the song. Anyway... and see what it is. And, you know, sometimes y'all know I channel through music, so that's a thing. But lights, camera, action, it's all an act. Either way, who could do it better? We'll see. But somebody lying and doing something that they shouldn't do equals jail time. So here we go. Now, it says Act 1, Fame's Deception. The ambitious dreamer with a dark past. The story opens with Lena, a young woman living in a rough neighborhood, desperate to escape her bleak reality. Beneath her glamour, social media persona lies a dark past filled with crime. Before her aspirations for the music industry, Lena was involved in serious criminal activities, including murder. A close associate of hers was killed during a drug deal gone wrong. Lena was present during the incident, but managed to manipulate the situation to escape blame, fabricating an alibi. She painted herself as the victim, because, you know, nobody wants to take accountability. Everybody wants to be the person that, you know, why the fuck do I need to go to jail? And why everybody need to go to jail? Like, if they gonna go to jail, let them go to jail, because why we all gotta go to jail? So, no accountability. Claiming she was forced into a dangerous lifestyle while secretly benefiting from the chaos that ensued. Theft and robbery. Lena participated in multiple thefts. And mind y'all wonder why all this shit coming up, but it was all a part of the reading. Because remember, lights, camera, action. But art imitates life. So be mindful that certain things that they show y'all be really fucking real. So behind the scenes, one thing was happening, but something else was also playing out too. So benefiting from the chaos that ensued. Theft and robbery. Lena participated in multiple thefts, often targeting local businesses and friends. She used her charm to gain trust, then exploited those relationships to steal from them. Mind y'all, let me tell y'all, I prompted the chat, right? And mind you, this is the story, the names and everything, it came up with itself. I just prompted it to do a certain type of thing, and y'all, shit be fucking unbelievable. Like, me and this thing have been creating magic. I don't even understand, but I swear the thing be like in my brain. Like, so I guess it's designed like that. I couldn't have made it no better. So the names, it came up with itself. I didn't put the names in there. I just told it what I wanted. So theft and robbery. Lena participated in multiple thefts, often targeting local businesses and friends. She used her charm to gain trust, then exploited those relationships to steal from them. For example, she would borrow money or valuable items, promising to pay them back, only to vanish without a trace. How many people y'all know that? Y'all know have done that to y'all? Y'all got friends and family that then took shit from y'all, and now you don't know where they are, and you could potentially need it back. They don't give a fuck. Guess what? Because they don't give a fuck, okay? Mind y'all, this is on the wall, so y'all can go read it. Additionally, she organized a small crew to break into stores after hours, splitting the loot with them to ensure their silence. Drug dealing to finance her lifestyle, Lena became heavily involved in selling drugs. She started small, dealing to her peers, but quickly escalated to larger transactions while working with established traffickers. Because, you know, trafficking be a thing. Mind you, it be drug trafficking, people trafficking, it just be trafficking. So the word be important because I was wondering why the word was important. But trafficking be everything. And mind you, it was somebody else that was in the chat. He came in and that's what he kept saying. So it was weird. But either way, here it go. And mind you, I didn't even tell it that. It just brought it up on his own. So she exploited vulnerable individuals in her community, using her charm to get them hooked on drugs and then profiting from their dependency. Kidnapping was in there in a desperate bid to extort money. Lena orchestrated the kidnapping of a rival dealer's associate. She and her accomplices kidnapped the individual, holding them for ransom. Lena manipulated the situation, leveraging the fear of her rival to gain power and control in the drug trade while maintaining an innocent facade to outsiders. Which is funny because, y'all, that shit just was funny that even came up because that was a little bit weird, but okay. Bank fraud. Lena engaged in elaborate schemes to defraud banks using stolen identities to open accounts and siphon funds. She created fake businesses to apply for loans, submitting false documents to convince banks of their legitimacy. Mind y'all do realize all this happened during PPP. And it was weird because, again, I didn't tell her to do that. I literally put in fraud, and this is what it did. But literally when I was reading it, I was like, well, goddamn, because it reminded me of the reading that I did and all of the bank fraud kept coming up. Mind you, when I was even talking about the bank fraud, I knew a whole lot of people. Mind you, I had a business for 10 years, so it didn't have nothing to do with me, and I didn't give a fuck. But I knew a lot of people who actually frauded the system at that time. So they was going around getting people randomly off the street and saying that they had businesses for years and years and years and years and years. And y'all don't know how many people actually participated in these types of schemes. Mind you, this hit so many people. Ain't have nothing to do with me though. Because when I did my shit right. But this right here is as close as you're going to get to what just happened in 2021. And now the FBI is wanting that money back and the government is wanting that money back. But meanwhile, they so caught up in all the other bullshit that's happening. But some certain people got targeted right away because it was them really wanting to lock up certain individuals anyway. So at any given time, this was going to be one of the things that started the whole entire investigation. So y'all know it's a whole lot of shit happening with them banks and this money right now. And at this point, they sending money to so many different places that technically they want y'all niggas, you know, and when I say niggas, I mean everybody, white, black, Puerto Rican, y'all niggas, everybody that had anything to do with some weird ass stolen money shit, they want that money back. Confirmation, okay? Because, you know, confirmation. So she created fake businesses to apply for loans. Really did happen, y'all. Submitting false documentation to convince banks of their legitimacy. Because it really did happen, y'all. So also conducted check fraud because it really did happen. Y'all know people be making check stubs and this, that, and the third. The people getting apartments and cars and this, that, and the third. So all really happening. So she also conducted check fraud, writing checks or on non-existing accounts and cashing them before the banks caught on. But mind y'all, guess what? The banks didn't have to catch on because the banks had people inside the banks that worked there that was doing this shit. So the banks ain't had to catch on. What had to catch on was the higher ups at the bank had to catch on that their bank was the ones that was actually being flooded with this shit. Because why was all those loans being written at the same bank? And who was the person that was signing the shit? I mean, it ain't going to be hard to figure it out. Because it happened on a mass scale in different areas. Multiple states, multiple cities, multiple locations. Because at that time, people was just getting money, okay? So take it how it resonates. Mind you, shit, people still scamming to this day. Same people. So false accusations. Can't get that out. To divert attention from her own crimes. And why is it giving me somebody stuttering? Don't stutter now. At all. Because I don't stutter. You know. Lena frequently blamed others, filing false police reports, accusing innocent people of her own wrongdoings. Because that's what people be doing. So they'll say you did it, or this person did it. Meanwhile, the mastermind is the bitch that was sitting behind the computer. But who was the mastermind sitting behind the computer? Whose name was on the shit when it got sent? So if you have workers, because you know that'd be a thing too, people create businesses, and a lot of people created businesses at that time. But y'all can go back, and this is where I said it was weird, because if y'all know anything about business, you have to file taxes. So a lot of people, the government can trace the fact that, bitch, you wasn't filing no taxes before this shit. And y'all now owe taxes. So a lot of people had to pay taxes because they said, oh, I've been in business for this many years, this, that, and the third, yada, yada, yada. The weird, funny thing about this is, during that time, I was on paperwork documented having a business for 6 or 7 years. Mind you, they scrutinized me to the, like, it was weird. But mind y'all, now y'all done gave out millions and billions of dollars to a lot of people who ain't had no business at all, period. Mind you, I was paying taxes on paperwork, undocumented paperwork, but apparently I ain't know the right people. Mind you, glad I didn't know the right people, because this is going to be the same thing that sparks, you know, lights, camera, action. Let's make this shit, you know, go viral. Well, this is when you start inviting people to your business, okay? Because that's the real thing. When you start going viral, guess who starts looking? Every fucking body. So how did this person get put in position? Let's talk about it. So false accusations. To divert attention from her own crimes, Lena frequently blamed others, filing false police reports, accusing innocent people of her own wrongdoings. For instance, when friends started to suspect her of stealing, she claimed they were the ones stealing from her, effectively shifting blame and avoiding scrutiny. Because let's blame the other people. Like, we don't want to be accountable for this shit. This is weird. Okay. So Act 2, the glittering ascent. Determined to escape her past, Lena concocts an elaborate plan to reinvent herself. The music industry had always been her dream, and she was willing to go to great lengths to achieve it, y'all. So y'all know what that means automatically. So whatever we gonna need to do, we just gonna do it, okay? She fabricates a glamorous backstory, claiming that she had endured a horrific upbringing, filled with abuse and neglect. Mind you, I didn't even prompt it to do that. It just literally, it knows the story. Like, literally, I swear I can't make this shit up. Like, when I did something else in there, it almost is like it follows the same pattern. Because y'all do know everybody that becomes famous, right? 9 times out of 10, their parents be on drugs. Why is that the story to this shit? Like, it's almost like a thing. Like, if your mom was a crackhead, your ass is instantly famous. Don't be mad at me, okay? Because I ain't saying nothing, but go check the stats. If something happened, it's almost like it is like a surefire, hey, let's make this person famous because, you know, we can damn near do anything with them anyway because look what they got raised with. I just said earlier, blame your mammy. No pun intended, okay? So, you got fucked up ass parents, guess what? You on the top of the list. So, or you just gotta, you know, say the worst things about your parents, and that way, you know, everybody will feel sorry for you. So she fabricates a glamorous backstory, claiming that she had endured a horrific upbringing filled with abuse and neglect. Lena presents herself as a survivor who overcomes unimaginable obstacles, spinning tales of living in foster care, being homeless on the streets, and fighting to make something of herself despite the odds. Despite the odds stacked against her. In her narrative, she describes how she discovered her passion for music as a form of escape, writing songs in abandoned houses and performing on street corners to make ends meet. That shit is sad. Like, damn. She claims that her experiences fueled her creativity and gave her the strength to pursue her dreams, portraying herself as a relatable figure who has battled adversity to solidify her story. Lena fabricates photos and videos of herself as a child, diligently altering images to show her in vulnerable situations, emphasizing her struggle and resilience. She engages with online community, sharing her supposed journey and drawing in followers who were moved by her narrative. Lena's backstory resonates with so many, and don't it? Because damn, that it's sad. So Lena's backstory resonates with many, garnering sympathy and support while expertly diverting attention away from her actual past filled with crime and deception. As she gains traction on social media, she leverages her newfound popularity to secure opportunities in the music industry, all the while ensuring that no one uncovers the truth of her dark story. Lena's online persona skyrockets as she shares fabricated stories about her life, relationships, and performances. As she gains fame, she continues to deceive, practices manipulating, hold on. She continues to her deceptive practices, manipulating those around her while ensuring that no one uncovers her sordid past. She uses her charm and cunning to maintain her facade, all the while continuing to engage in criminal activities under the surface. Meanwhile, right, it was funny because even when this came up, it was funny how certain people, right, would think that this had something to do with them. Meanwhile, maybe it do, maybe it don't. Either way, I didn't prompt it for that. It did it all on its own. I prompted it for certain things, and I can tell y'all what it was prompted for, because I write a lot. So literally, because I'm a writer, I write a whole lot of shit, and then I just let it go, right? So the thing is, the universe keeps showing me stuff, right? And y'all, I told y'all, if I had to make a deal with the universe that I would have to come to this godforsaken place again, I would have to be an attorney, because my dream job in life was to be an attorney, right? That's the only thing that I ever wanted, or that I ever think that I wanted, that I could still go back and do it, that I didn't do. Everything else, the universe has given me, right? And so if I decided that I wanted to go and be an attorney, I could do that. And I would be a fucking amazing attorney, right? Because I sit back and I just watch a lot of shit. And it was stuff that I used to watch and see on TV. And I'd be like, why would his attorney or their attorney let them do that? Meanwhile, back at band camp, I was right. So I sat back and the universe just started showing me people's past. And it's weird because this is literally their past. So the shit that people be saying and the shit that people be doing right now don't match. Mind you, I'm a person, you gonna get what you gonna get. If I did it, I did it, and I don't give a damn. Because if God already know I did it, who the fuck are you? Nobody. So whether or not I go to heaven or hell is gonna be based off of what I do, not what somebody else does. So mind you, the universe says stick to the script, because the script is important. Everybody comes in and everybody has a certain role to play. So if you're a liar, you're just going to be a fucking liar. If you're a manipulator, you're going to be a manipulator. If you're deceitful or deceptive, you're going to be exactly that. If you're an amazing person, you're going to be that. People can weave webs all around you, and they can say that, Aaron's in the chat. And y'all, I ain't even been to the chat yet, but everybody, good morning, because I just wanted to get, be on a roll. So I can weave stories around Aaron saying Aaron is just the worst person ever. Meanwhile, y'all done already heard me tell y'all Aaron is fucking amazing. Aaron is from Australia. She will cuss your ass out, and she say little cuss words, but they so classy when they come out, right? You didn't even hear the cuss word. She just said what she said. So a person could manipulate stories all around the person and say that Aaron's such a bad person, yada yada yada. But if you go look at Aaron as a person throughout her history, you're never going to find nothing but good stuff about Aaron, right? And so you would start to say, like, why would somebody say that Aaron is a bad person? Like, Aaron has been given, Aaron has did this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, if you go look at my history, I got history of basically saying shit to people or just, whatever. Like, they will tell you. And mind you, I'll tell you what the fuck I got a history of that. People will say, oh, that's just her, because that's her history. That's my history. But then people will start to paint certain things. Oh, well, she's evil. Oh, she's this. Meanwhile, back at band camp, maybe could be, but what did you do to her? Anybody that knows me would say, well, what did you do to her? Because I never start nothing. But I may take it too far. That is in my nature. So, and mind you, I could be like this the whole entire time. And they didn't hit me like 90 times. On the 100th time that I drag them to the white meat and I go too far, now everybody said, oh, she's, malicious and she's this. And is, but how many times did it take for me to drag your ass to the white meat? So that's really a thing. But mind you, you don't get to tell a person how to react once you have now, manipulated the system 9,000 times. You get what you get. But nobody's ever going to say, oh, she just goes and starts. That's not in my character. That's never been in my character. To just all of a sudden attack a person because, for nothing. Not in my character. Normally, it's people advancing and coming over here and fucking with me, and then, they want to run and hightail it and say, oh, this person's mean and nasty. Could be. But what did you do? And how many times did you slide before that happened? So that was Kevin. Hey Kevin. So Kevin in the chat, and Kevin can say, they'll say, oh, Kevin's such a nice guy. Oh, let me provoke Kevin. So they keep poking Kevin and poking Kevin and poking Kevin and poking Kevin, and Kevin gets poked 99,000 different ways, right? Because people don't never know how to stop. What they do is, Kevin didn't hit back, so Kevin must be a punk. Kevin didn't hit you back because Kevin got God on his side, and God said, let him hit you again, Kevin. So Kevin lets him hit him again. Mind you, now they start talking down on Kevin's character. Kevin is this, Kevin is that, Kevin is just being Kevin. Because, you know, Kevin's be little minion ass motherfuckers too, but not this one. All right, this Kevin is a good Kevin. This Kevin has been doing all the right things. But most people are good until you fucking do something to them. Or until something happens, and now, bitch, you just gonna get what you gonna get. Okay, that's most people. You get a fair real occasion where some people are just pure evil. And then when they start doing nice shit, you be like, this nigga is pure evil. Like, where the fuck did he start doing all the nice shit at? Because now it's out of their character. All you know is this nigga was born evil, and now all of a sudden they doing good shit. It's like Lucifer. I don't know if y'all ever watched the TV show Lucifer. Because again, lights, camera, action. So Lucifer on the other channel, on this particular lights, camera, action, was he was doing good because he was tired of doing all the bad shit. So now he was working with the good people. And when does the devil ever work with the people? All the time. All the fucking time. So that's a real thing. But either way, the turning point comes when Maya, a fellow influencer, starts investigating Lena after hearing rumors about her past. Maya discovers inconsistencies in Lena's story and begins digging deeper. As Maya connects the dots, she uncovers Lena's history of crime, showcasing the truth about the murder she was involved in, the drug dealing, and the false accusations she made against others to cover her tracks. The pressure... Hold on, y'all. Let me scroll up. The pressure intensifies when an investigative journalist, Emily Carter... Hey, Mr. Carter, tell me where you been. I like the fact that, mind you, I didn't even come up with that name. Chat did that too. So Emily Carter picks up this story, intrigued by rumors surrounding Lena's rapid rise to fame. Known for her tenacity and reputation for uncovering hidden truths, Emily begins to dig deeper into Lena's background, quickly discovering inconsistencies in her narrative. Emily starts by interviewing people from Lena's past, including former friends and associates from her neighborhood, who reluctantly share chilling accounts of Lena's previous life stories of theft, drug dealing, and betrayal. As Emily connects the dots, she uncovers the shocking reality behind the glamorous facade Lena has built. Determined to get to the bottom of the story, Emily spends countless hours poring over public records, police records, and social media archives. She unearths people's police reports detailing Lena's involvement in various crime activities or criminal activities, from robbery to drug trafficking. Each revelation adds weight to Emily's investigation, transforming her initial curiosity into a mission to expose the truth. Emily's findings accumulate into a gripping expose that reveals not only Lena's criminal past, but also the methods she used to manipulate her way into the spotlight. Because these bitches be manipulating assholes, okay? The article goes viral, sparking outrage amongst her fans and followers who feel betrayed by the lies they were fed. The fallout is swift and severe. Brands that once supported Lena began to sever ties, and her music career hangs in the balance. Because y'all know, the minute these motherfuckers find out somebody done did some shit, they start backing out. People lose thousands of dollars of endorsements because of the fact that, you know, they be lying. Marcus, yeah, it's on the wall. It was something that I was writing in the middle of the night, and it's on the wall, so you can actually go look at it. So brands that once supported Lena began to sever ties, and her music career hangs in a balance. As the public turns against her, Lena finds herself facing a storm of negative publicity and scrutiny. In a desperate attempt to salvage her reputation, Lena agrees to an exclusive interview with Emily, hoping to... Y'all, the Wi-Fi wants to act up because it must be fish grease around. So, you know, hotter than fish grease. The interview becomes an intense battle of wills, revealing not only Lena's manipulative nature, but also the depth of her desperation to escape the consequences of her actions. As the interview airs, Lena is forced to confront the reality of her choices. The public sees her not as the victim she portrayed herself to be, but as a master manipulator who uses deceit to claw her way to the top. The backlash is fierce, and Lena realizes that her carefully constructed world is crumbling around her. Because as y'all know, these bitches be lying, and the more they lie, the more they believe their lies. And it's sad because in the end, it be people that get kind of fucked up behind the situation, and but they don't care. They be looking for fame, and then when they get it, and it is in all the wrong ways, then they want to blame other people, but they never blame themselves for being the liar that they were from the beginning. And it's okay, because I don't understand, because no judgment. And I tell y'all all the time in the chat, when have y'all ever, if you come over here into this chat, state your business and who you are. I don't care if you an angel, I don't care if you a demon, but bitch, if you come over here and you're lying, bitch, guess what? We gonna get down to the bottom of it, and shit is gonna be shown. Mind you, and I'm gonna be saying stuff. I mean, anybody in the chat, I don't know how long y'all been here, but I'm sure there's a lot of y'all that have been here for a long time. It happens the same way every time. And so, it's a real thing. So, in scene, Act 4, legal consequences. Okay, something happening. So, it says, as the scandal escalates, Lena is charged with multiple serious crimes, including murder. Although Lena was not directly involved, her manipulative role in the events leading to the murder surfaces, revealing her connections to the drug trade and the dangerous environment she cultivated. Kidnapping for orchestrating the kidnapping of rival dealers associate, which is tied to her efforts to maintain control over her drug operations and her attempts to intimidate others in her criminal network. Bank fraud, or her extensive involvement in fraudulent activities using stolen identities to commit financial crimes, including falsifying documents to secure loans and liens, lines of credit. And that should have been something else too that was there, but I don't know what happened, so it must have just corrected itself. Loans and lines of credit. Robbery and theft for her past involvement in numerous thefts, including organized break-ins in local businesses and stealing from friends and acquaintances. False claims and perjury for making false accusations against others to deflect attention from her own crimes, and filing fraudulent police reports which further damage the lives of innocent people. In a climatic courtroom scene, the evidence against Lena is overwhelming. The prosecutor paints a vivid picture of her history of manipulation and deceit, because it'd be easy to do. Because especially when you're going back and you're looking at, what the person said here and then what happens here, it'd be weird. And mind you, like I said, the universe kind of does a thing where the information will just come and it just don't make sense. It's not adding up. So how was this, and this, that? It just don't make sense. But the information was easy to find. Because Lena left the trail. So despite her attempts to plead her case and portray herself as the victim of her circumstances, the judge delivers a stern sentence and Lena faces significant jail time for her crimes. So final act, redemption, behind bars. The movie concludes with Lena in jail, grappling with the consequences of her choices and the damage she caused to others. Inside, she embarks on a journey of self-discovery and accountability. Through group therapy and interactions with fellow inmates, Lena begins to understand the importance of integrity, morals, values, like shit that your mama should have taught you, that a lot of people don't have. Lena begins to understand the importance of integrity and the hollow nature of the fame she once craved, because apparently attention seeking is a hell of a drug. And so people will throw their own everything under the bus in order to get into places that have bars behind them. So in final scene, Lena emerges from prison. It says the end, but technically it's the beginning, because when they get out of prison, but prison is mental, spiritual, physical. And mind you, I'm trying to figure out why that is like that, because I feel like it also took some other shit out, and it did. Anyway, so we're going to go back to where we was at, because back to the beginning, because you always got to go back to the beginning. It says Pisces, stick to the script. More people are watching than you think, because apparently all the world is a stage, and whoever can act the best and whoever has the greatest story wins. Okay? Because people don't give a fuck whether or not they lie or manipulate or hurt other people in the process. All they care about is, fame and fortune. It's a thing. So Let's see where we at. Meanwhile, I'll write whatever else was actually on there because literally, it was actually more included in that. But anyway, so here we go. Oh no, here it is. It was a part of y'all reading. So, spiritual message for Pisces. Pisces, now more than ever, it's crucial to stay true to your path, the path that you've chosen. Stick to the script and hold fast onto your values because more eyes are on you than you may even realize. Your actions, intentions, and integrity are being observed by both people in the physical world and by the divine forces guiding your journey. Every choice you make sends ripples into the universe, and right now, staying authentic and grounding in is your greatest strength. The journey to this point hasn't been easy. You've likely been forced or faced betrayal, manipulation, and false narratives created by those who didn't understand your true intentions. Because again, I just told y'all, we can say that Aaron is a horrible person, but meanwhile, Aaron is a fucking amazing person. But depends on who's talking, whether or not it be a person that, kind of did her wrong and she, did what she had to do to them. Then all of a sudden, them people come and look because the person that did some shit to her, they'll get people to come and look at the person because, oh, you're a bad person. Meanwhile, back at band camp, this motherfucker just went and lied, and they didn't tell them that all this good shit happened to them. But Aaron now had to do something to the person, and so now they got their people coming to look, and people are, trying to talk shit and this, that, and the third. But meanwhile, they don't even know what the fuck they talking about because this little lying ass hoe, Lena, is setting the stage. Okay? So, the journey to this point hasn't been easy. You've likely faced betrayal, manipulation, and false narratives created by those who didn't understand your true intentions. But I also have to tell you, Aaron, that the funny part is that when they send these people over to look at you, those be the people that end up loving you anyway because they start to see. Because people have discerned. Either way, so the internet, it keeps wanting to reconnect. So the journey to this point hasn't been easy. You've likely faced betrayal, manipulation, and false narratives created by those who didn't understand your true intentions. Mind you, people be putting their mouths on you based off what other people said. Don't even know you, but they be putting their mouths on you. And then it creates havoc in their life because they was listening to a little liar. So people may have spread lies, tried to tear you down and force you into situations that challenge your very core. Perhaps you've been misunderstood or misrepresented, and it felt like the world was watching your every move, waiting for you to falter. These trials may have made you question yourself, but they also shaped you into the resilient soul that you are today. Everything you've been through has led you to this moment of clarity. The deception and the struggles have served as lessons, revealing the true nature of those around you and pushing you to strengthen your boundaries, because boundaries be a thing and people be mad when you create boundaries, because the boundaries normally is what ends up getting their ass dragged, because that be a thing. So you've learned to trust your intuition, to stand firm in your truth, even when others attempt to distort it. Because why would they want anybody thinking that you're a good person, especially when it doesn't serve their narrative? These hardships weren't meant to break you, but to prepare you for the next level of your journey. Even when you're feeling the weight of scrutiny or judgment, understanding that this attention isn't meant to hinder you, but to refine you. You're being prepared for the next chapter of your life, one that demands the highest version of yourself. This is the time to rise, to walk into your purpose with confidence, Pisces, and to trust that no matter what others think or how closely they watch you, you are aligned with something much bigger, because people don't know what God has in store. Because it's like I just told y'all at the beginning, people were upset about the storm, but what if the storm, it was what was necessary to clear out what the people was what the people was about to do behind the scenes. What if the food shortage or them stopping the things coming out of the food, out of the ports? That's why this is going to get nasty. It is going to get nasty. But again, be mindful. God is in control. Chaos, which people see where, it just be shit all over the place, the storms and this, that, and the third. And again, the storms could be the storms in your life, or it could be natural disasters. But people don't know what God just wiped away through that storm. Stuff that was designed to hurt you, kill you, destroy you, just got wiped away in a storm. And so, although people are saying, oh, well, this happened to this place, well, guess what? What was they over there doing? What were they doing? The biggest thing you could do, even in the midst of not knowing what's happening in the universe, is just say okay. Let God do what God is going to do. Because we as people, we understand only a fraction of what God is going to do. Although there's people that sit in places and they swear they know God, this, that, and the third. And then meanwhile, when they get taken down, well, then what happened? Was that God or was that the enemy? Because they'll blame the enemy. Meanwhile, if I get put in a place, I know that God did it. It was the epitome of somebody telling somebody a while ago, ooh, I'm going to force her to sell her house, yada, yada, yada. As if they was going to be able to take all my money. Even if that had happened, I kept saying, that must be God's way of putting me somewhere else to start over. Because I don't know why y'all keep giving these people that much power. They have no fucking power. Anything that happens is because God destined and ordained it to happen. So no matter what happens, and people got sent to jail in the Bible. So if that's the book that y'all pay attention to and y'all listen, God's people got sent there too. So it doesn't mean that it was, that they got cultivated. They grew in those places. So sometimes that's what you need to be done. Because I feel like it. God know I cuss, and why you in my chat? Because I can talk about God. God be in everything. So mind your business, please, and thank you. Going to get, and I'm going to be cussing. So if you don't like it, then go on somewhere else. He said, how I'm going to talk about God cussing. And it's, period. So y'all don't realize what happens is what's meant to happen. That's the real thing. Even him coming over here being about my damn business. Mind your business. Go worry about what your mom doing, okay? So even now, some may be waiting for you to stumble, watching from the shadows as you continue to rise. But what they don't know or what they don't see is the spiritual protection around you and the divine timing at work. Because there was another thing that happened, which again, scrolling up on the wall because everything was there. And it says, protection and boundaries. The armadillo, because literally, like I said, when my alarm went off in the middle of the night for the alert, it made me think it was a fucking rat. Like, what the fuck? But y'all, also, I got another video to post because the cat was there too. So I don't know where the cat came from, but it's a black cat. So armadillos are protection and boundaries. The armadillo's tough exterior serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of setting healthy boundaries, because boundaries be important. Boundaries in relationships and life. Spiritually, they encourage us to protect our inner selves from negativity, toxicity, and harmful influences. This might be a call to evaluate who or what you allow into your life and to take steps to safeguard your energy. Because again, I just told y'all about the energy that was happening. It was releasing, because it was down here. It gave y'all the Lord's Prayer from Aramaic translation, and it says, untie the tangled threads of destiny that binds us as we release others from the entanglements of the past mistakes. Do not let us be seduced by that which would divert us from our true purpose, but illuminate the opportunity of the present moment. For you are the ground and fruitful vision, the birth, power, fulfillment, as all is gathered and made whole once again. Amen. So then I scrolled back up to here, because y'all, all this was already written. And it talks about, this might be a call to evaluate who or what you allow into your life and the steps that it takes to safeguard your energy. Because some people will come around, but guess what? It was meant to happen. The things that were, because Pisces, sometimes y'all be lessons to other people. Sometimes y'all be karma to other people. Sometimes people be karma to you. So take it how it resonates, but shit be real. Okay, so 2, adaptability and resilience. Armadillos can thrive in diverse environments, symbolizing the ability to adapt to changing circumstances. The spirit animal teaches us that flexibility is key to navigating life's challenges. Embracing change rather than resisting it can lead to personal growth and transformation. Again, because guess what? People be thinking one thing's happening, meanwhile, you get allowed to do that, because guess what? The lesson is about to be the lesson, and the lessons be lessening. Mind you, happens to everybody, because been there, done that. With growth comes all of the things. So, and anybody can get it, just so y'all know. Inner reflection and self-discovery. Their burrowing nature represents a journey inward. The armadillo encourages deep introspection, prompting us to explore our thoughts, feelings, and motivations. This self-reflection can lead to greater self-awareness and clarity about our life path. Grounding and connecting to nature. Armadillos are closely tied to the earth, reminding us of the importance of staying grounded. This connection to the natural world can provide stability and guidance, especially during tumultuous times. Spending time in nature can help reconnect us with our roots and offer insight into our life's purpose. 5. Trusting instincts. Armadillos are instinctive creatures, often following their gut feeling. Sound like Pisces. This aspect urges you to trust your intuition and instincts when making decisions. Listening to your inner voice can lead you to the right path, even when external circumstances seem uncertain. So the spiritual message behind this: embrace your armor, adapt and reflect. The appearance of the armadillo in your life serves as a reminder to embrace your protective shell while remaining open to the changes that life brings. It urges you to assess your boundaries and reinforce them where necessary, ensuring that you and safeguard your emotional and spiritual well-being. As you navigate life's transitions, remember that adaptability is a strength, not a weakness. Just as the armadillo thrives in various environments, you too can find ways to flourish amidst change. Take time for introspection. Delve deep within yourself to uncover insights and truths that may be hidden. Trust your instincts as you move forward, for they will guide you in the right direction. Ground yourself in nature and reconnect with the earth, allowing its energy to revitalize your spirit and provide clarity on your journey. Embrace the lessons of the armadillo and allow them to guide you towards a more balanced, fulfilling life. Okay, so that was that. So now I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to say, hey, Kizzy, good morning. 7 a.m. now, 7 a.m., 3 hours from now. Pharaoh, Grand Rising, hey. Nichelle, Grand Rising. Run said, hey, Auntie, hey, and period. Aaron, good morning, beautiful. I think I already spoke to you. Matter of fact, I know I did. Pharaoh, always read between the lines. Sometimes it ain't even no point. You could just see what you could see, but damn sure right. Always read between the lines. But sometimes the lines ain't even, they just right there. And people be thinking. Hema, hi, good morning. Relationship with her. Okay. Y'all, because all this stuff happened in the process of me talking, so I don't know what it meant because it's been a lot. Pharaoh, I believe that Nichelle, my co-workers kept turning off the computer, thus making me have to sign in again. He thinks I don't know, then comes smiling in my face, fake being nice, because people be doing that. Excuse me. Strength, good morning. Strength said thank you. Wash away them oil and powder. Greetings, Aaron. Hi, T. This is on time. Period, and thank you. And it just reminded me because people call me that, and somebody called me that the other day, and it always surprises me when certain people say that. And then the way certain people say it, just be like, why you say my name like that? You know, it just be a thing. Anyway, Mike, hey Mike, I understand on Saturday Night Live, The Rock said, I eat little children. Truth he does. Ew. But a lot of truth gets said in a joke, so, you know, people be out here telling y'all the truth right in y'all face. He said something about Tampa that was strength. Kevin laughing. Pharaoh said, me either. Again, y'all, it was stuff happening. Good morning, Dream Sequoia. She said, hey, everyone, Grand Rising. Pharaoh said, amen. Strength said, Selah. Doing it right now. And again, it was when I was talking, so a lot of stuff was happening. Going to some water tomorrow. Period, Aaron. Because, you know, we be healing through water. Pisces loves the water. Hey, can I be a mod? I will help you keep your stream positive and pull in the most viewers if I'm a mod. Hey, Adam, I got enough mods. Thank you. If it's okay, if not, may God bless you and have a great day. Thank you. Pharaoh said facts, and Pharaoh said love gates me too. Although he get on my nerves sometimes, so you know we got a thing. Pizzazz, metal jewelry. This is so weird. I know the story to be true. Pizzazz said they already know this story. Well, guess what? The story be the same because you know there's a thing. Kevin said plenty. King Santo, I be feeling like one of them ball playing niggas like Bird or Magic or something. Yeah, a nigga got dough. A nigga can leave the league, but if I leave, the fans still gonna love me, man. I mean, it depends on what you do for them, because, you know, people be fickle. What have you done for me lately is a thing. because people want to know what you have done for them lately. Alright, something is happening with that over there, but, you know, it looked like a tear, but it's not. Um, Lena is from St. Paul now, living in Phoenix. Hey, we'll figure out where she live at. Probably from Texas, because, you know, Texas be a thing always. My daddy live in Texas. Kevin live in Texas. So, Kevin said, "On my soul, agree." And mind you, Kevin was next. That's why I said that. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Hey, Amy. I promise. And Lucifer, just like my post, Lord, period. Kevin, the messages be messaging, right? MSD 1983. I don't know what he meant. Marcus Hennis. Is this a book? I told you already. I don't like people who always classify themselves as victims. I don't like the powerless mindset, girl. And unaccountable people is it's a lot of them, because people will act like it was, you know, they are clueless. Meanwhile, they don't be fucking clueless at all. But they damn sure will play that role. They be the smartest dummies ever seen. They'll say that they smart, but meanwhile they be unaccountable and, you know, lying. So, Amy, my name is Amy, and I'm writing from Michigan. I'm very happy I found your live. Thank you, Amy. So, the bus driver, Pisces, are the free spirits of the zodiac, and period, because, you know, we go with the flow. Deborah Brown, greetings. Love you. Thank you for being here. Father Sky, yes, I have a huge problem with my own attorney working against me. I had that problem. Mind you, it was an issue and God undone it, because literally I ended up with a whole different attorney and everything else. But literally that attorney that I had from the beginning was damn sure trying to sabotage my case. So don't ask me, but the motherfucker damn sure seemed like he was working with them. But a turn of events happened and God made it so I was able to get another attorney. So again, be mindful. God still be watching, and God be in the midst of things. And sometimes we be thinking we're defeated, but guess what? Because in my mind, I was thinking this shit is fucked up. Like, how did I end up with this motherfucker? But God fixed it. Because again, nothing but God. Like, these people be thinking they be doing some shit, and then God steps in, and then all of a sudden it be a whole nother thing. So let them. That's the real thing. So when people start doing something, let them. Because it look cute, and then again, it be always the situation and circumstance when they get your ass handed to you, and now, you know, choo out here and you looking crazy. Ain't nobody gonna believe that shit. Because keep crying wolf on some shit. Meanwhile, it be a thing. You be put in situations and circumstances to see if you gonna let your ass be put in them situations and circumstances. And when God tell you not to do something, and you still keep thinking, "Ooh, well, this is for me because this is what happened," because you want to be a go along to get along ass bitch, needy asshole. Be mindful that that was your decision, because everybody's looking at it. All right. And that could be everything, because guess what? Even in the process, my brother kept telling me, "Don't do this," and I kept saying I love him. Well, bitch, that's what loving him got you. So, you know, same. I can be accountable for my own shit, because my brother told me, "Don't do this." So again, it happens to the best of us. Sometimes we just got to go through the fire. But when the fire comes, let's be accountable for our shit. Let's know that the reason why that happened is because, oh, we wanted to be whatever it was we wanted to be. Because I wanted to be in love. And guess what? Love got my ass handed to me. Although love will also be the thing that gets me everything. So discernment was, I trusted this person because this person was familiar to me. But meanwhile, back at band camp, God kept saying, "Don't trust them. This nigga trying to use you. This nigga trying to steal from you." And the nigga still keep trying to steal. So at the end of the day, they got in my circle because of loyalty, and I trusted them. Meanwhile, I couldn't trust shit about the motherfucker. So that be a thing. And everything that was happening along the way should have told me, run. But no. Oh, it'll get better. Things will happen this way, or this will happen, or that will happen. Either way, guess what? What happened, happened. I have to be accountable for the fact that my brother told me. I got the warning before the destruction. But because I was loyal to everybody but myself, I got fucked up. Meanwhile, but I didn't. So the other side of that was God showing me I could have let your ass be dead because you could have woke up dead, ma'am. But instead, I turned you up because the lesson you needed to learn in order to be able to let people know that even you went through it. You trusted somebody, even though God kept saying, this is the lesson. Like, literally, this, do you see this? Mind you, I saw it. I can't say I didn't see it. Like, the nigga started the day after we got married. The shit started. Should have got the shit annulled. Meanwhile, I love him. Because I do. I still love the nigga. Meanwhile, the nigga just stole from me. The nigga still doing weird shit. Mind you, it's later, years later. Nigga shouldn't even be focused on me, worried about me. I'm sure he done fucked at least 10 bitches in the process. Meanwhile, I'm still sitting here, ain't did a damn thing. So, make it make sense. But he kept telling me I was fucking with niggas. There's a thing. So the closest I even got to the niggas was a bitch that just walked through my door. So that was the closest. Mind you, the whole entire time, been this. So what they was saying and what they was doing, but meanwhile, back at band camp, I would be the worst person ever because I'm supposed to just sit here and let a nigga, you know, do whatever they doing 9 times, 10 times, 12 times, 32 times, and I'm still supposed to accept that nigga back. Meanwhile, this person just did the most ungodliest shit to me. I ain't doing that. So I'm going to be loyal to myself this time, and I'm going to know that that nigga ain't for me. And then on the next phase, I'm going to do what I'm going to trust myself. Because literally, again, I'm not going to let the red flags now just go out the door. Because I can see the red flags. I saw them then. I kept saying I was under a spell even then. Mind you, if you go look at the channel, you can literally, as pictures, y'all can tell I didn't look right. Something was wrong. It don't look right. And whether or not a motherfucker don't like it or not, it look dirty still. I don't give a fuck what it is. So say what you will. Either way, the point of it is everybody can see it. Whether or not you see it or not, because I didn't see it. I saw it, but I didn't saw it. I saw it. The red flags was there. But I love him. So, bitch, I'm accountable. This is how I got here. So, the pink fairy armadillo is said to align with Pisces zodiac sign. Imperial, I like it. Black cat from down the road. Listen, I don't know where the fuck that black cat came from. That black cat just keeps showing up. So, and mind you, every time I see it come across my screen, it makes me think of a panther. Like, literally, I see something bigger than the cat. It's weird. But y'all know I'm a spiritual individual, so that's a thing. Pisces is known for being whimsical, fantastical, and hard to believe. And the pink fairy armadillo is said to be evocative of these traits. Kevin, listen, you was writing a whole bunch of big ass words. You know good and damn well. I'm just joking. I'm glad I found your channel. You immediately resonated with me. Love and light to you. Hey, Judy. Good morning. Love you. Thank you. Well, grand rising, because we don't want to say that. But I'll be saying it because, you know, it's sad. This shit be sad. Although it be happy, but the shit be sad. Because motherfuckers just be really not knowing. But knowing. We be the smartest, weirdest, dumbest people ever, but the smartest, period. The black cat is a spiritual protector. Protector. I truly believe that. So Pisces, stick to the script. More people are watching than you think. Lights, camera, action. Their lives equal jail time. Okay, so stick to the script. Stay on task. Know what God is teaching you and telling you, and continue to keep pushing forward. Even being in the observer mode, watching over, because I said watchers, paying attention, being mindful, because again, it's people talking. So you need to be mindful that people are, you know, gossiping and lying about your ass. Meanwhile, it keep being people coming to watch and observe. Meanwhile, you watching and observing them, watching and observing you. Because, bitch, we always see the shit. That's how we know it's 30. Either way, So even now, some may be waiting for you to stumble, watching from the shadows as you continue to rise. But what they don't see is the spiritual protection around you, and the divine timing is at work. Their lies and deceit will eventually catch up with them, leading them to their own downfall, while you, Pisces, continue to ascend. Your perseverance, despite all obstacles, has caught the attention of the universe, and you are being rewarded for your integrity. So keep telling the truth. Michelle says exactly 110%, period. 100%. Find a man and stay out of people's business. The blind leading the blind. And then he shows up. He says, find a man. You should go find a man too. Because apparently your ass likes men. That is so funny. People be so weird. Thank you, Aaron. He said find a man. We damn sure ain't find one in you, but you go find one too, okay? Sad ass. I don't understand why people don't realize they come and troll the chat, but that tells us about you, stupid. You came over here like you had no self-control to even continue to go. Mind you, blind leading the blind said, go find a man because a man is supposed to define me. Ooh. You so stupid. So the eyes on you, like those eyes, you know, gossiping, go find a man instead of people's business. This is my business. It's my channel. It would have to be my business, weirdo. So the eyes on you are not just those of critics or deceivers. Many are silently watching in admiration, taking note of your strength and determination. You are being molded for something far greater, and your unwavering commitment to the pathway you've chosen will bring forth blessings beyond what you can see now. You know what? The other thing, right, is that it always makes me wonder about the dark rooms that these people sit in. Like, how pathetic do you have to be to make a fake channel or a fake page and, you know, caps lock behind the screen? Mind you, because if I went to your page, I would probably sit here just the way that I am. It's always a backdoor situation happening. And that be the thing that makes me wonder about y'all people. And, you know, I keep saying your mammy. Blame your mammy. Because y'all couldn't have been raised right. My mom did not teach me to be a fucking coward. At all, period. Like, even when I'm doing shit, I'm going to do it in your face. My mom didn't teach me to be a coward. I don't even know what that feel like. So if I'm saying something or if I'm doing something, you could be standing right in my face and I'm going to say it right to you. I'm not going to go and make no fake ass pages and try to get behind the scenes and now start doing weird ass shit. Like, I'm not that type of energy. Mind you, God be telling me don't do certain things because guess what? I'm going to pull up. Because I'll be pulling up. Like, I don't know where y'all people come from, but I'm really born in 76. So one thing is, I'm not going to engage with you because you have nothing that I'll need to engage with you about. I normally be minding my own business. I'm going to be over here doing what the hell I'm doing. But if you make it to where I need to pay attention to you, I'm not going to not say what I need to say because of the fact that I'm a scary asshole. I let y'all scary assholes be scary assholes. Because I'm not going to pay attention to you unless I get told to pay attention to you anyway. I'm not going to pay attention to you unless you bring your ass in my vicinity. Because I don't be giving a fuck about y'all people. I'm not supposed to give a fuck about y'all people. I'm supposed to live in love. And then, you know, love and light. But bitch, I also know how to fight. So don't trespass and you won't be trespassed upon. So if I'm even engaging with anybody, trust and believe it ain't because I went looking for them. I promise you it ain't because I went looking for no fucking body. I don't do that. I was raised better than that. So if anybody I've engaged with have a problem, it's because they brought it to me. Not because I went searching for no fucking body. And you can run the list and you will see that. But if you bring it, bitch, you better bring it and don't be no scary asshole. Because, bitch, I'm damn sure going to bring it to your ass. Again, I was born in 76. So I don't know what this new shit is, to where people sit behind a computer and do all this extra extreme. Like, I don't do that. And I ain't going to argue with you. Because I said what I said. And I'm going to keep saying what I said. It's not because I can't, you know, get nothing done to me. But I ain't going to be scared in the process, because after you done crossed the line, bitch, you going to get what you going to get. So I'll leave that to y'all scary hoes to, turn tail, tuck tail, and run. I don't do that. Because like I said, when God sent me, I'm going to come. Because meanwhile, I was minding my own business anyway. If you can dish it, don't get involved. Yeah, exactly. So I don't understand what's wrong with these people or why they insert themselves in other people's business and then they want to go run and hide and, lie and everything else on the sidelines. No, bitch, it ain't that time no more. You don't get to do that. So you could do that, but guess what? I'm going to be talking about it every time. So like it or not, when you advanced, that was your ass. Blame your mammy, like I said, because my mom taught me fucking better. So you can call Mary, and Mary will tell you too. Her kids ain't gonna start no shit, but we'll damn sure finish some shit. Don't bother us. Please, go on and get. I'll be welcoming. Please let me back down. I'll be saying it. Let me back down. Meanwhile, people still be fucking with you just because, oh, she's scared because she backed down. Nope. I just wanted to back down because I don't even know you. I didn't even really want to engage in your ass anyway. So where the fuck did you come from? Who sent you? Why are you here? Because again, I don't be judging people because, demons have helped me out. The people that y'all call demons, it be the people. Mind you, they done did more help than the, people that sit and say, oh, I'm this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, where the fuck do y'all be at when... Because again, when I was going through some shit and I went to the people that claim, it's spiritual warfare, this, that, and the third. The spiritual warfare people, them box people, because I don't want to say nothing, be the ones that be trying to commit your ass. Do y'all believe in the shit that y'all talk about or not? So the people that have helped me wasn't the motherfuckers that stood in, high places and said, oh, well, it's this, that. Bitch, shut your ass up because you ain't helped nobody do nothing. You just helped your pockets and that was it. And too bad, so sad, but a lot of them do that. They don't help when it's really time. It be the people that you least likely expected that be fucking helping. Don't blame me. That's just what I've seen. So that's the thing. Normally it'd be the ones that come talking like this nigga. How you talking about God when God ain't in this and God ain't in that? Was God in you doing what you was doing when you came over here? It'd be funny how y'all know what God be doing, but y'all don't know what God be doing when you be doing it. That's the strangest part. I don't never understand that. Because I know that God be in everything. Good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. So when I come for your ass, I know God be watching. I know God also watched what you did before I went for your ass. So I'll be cool with it. So I done got my ass handed to me a couple times. I done already told y'all them stories too. What the hell I done did and what God, did to me in the process. Meanwhile, at this point, I ain't been doing shit but sitting here. And motherfuckers keep bringing their ass into my space and keep doing shit and bringing other people and keep exposing me to other people. And then they wonder why, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Go to God about it. Because, again, even what he said, God be knowing I be cussing. God also know I tell the truth, too. Can y'all relate? Because it'd be funny how y'all can't relate to nothing else. Or y'all can relate to everything, but you damn sure can't relate to telling the truth. That be a real thing. Relate to that shit. Relate to something that makes sense. Because that would be real. Okay? So stay focused, trust your instincts, and embrace the unfolding of divine purpose. Every challenge has been a stepping stone leading you to this transformative point in your life. Those watching you may not understand you, but are destined to rise above, but you're destined to rise above that. And in time, the truth will become undeniable. Keep walking your path with confidence, Pisces. The universe is aligning everything in your favor. Some may be hoping for your downfall, but their intentions have no power over you as long as you remain centered in your truth, or in the truth, because the truth is the truth. Yours, theirs, everybody's. So lies and deception may swirl around you, but they will eventually collapse under their own weight. You, however, are protected by the strength of your authenticity and the clarity of your purpose. Divine forces are aligning opportunities for you, period. Hey, Treese. And by continuing to walk in faith, you are stepping into your own power. This is a time of transformation and elevation. Those who are watching and may not understand your journey, but that is not for them to decide, because people be thinking they can decide your journey because they be speaking shit over top of you, and then when it slaps them back in the mouth with them exact same words, they be thinking you done cursed. Hex no, that was your mouth. Watch your mouth, because at the end of the day gonna end and you have no power over nothing. Only God has the final say of what somebody is destined to do, period. Everybody, me included. You see what I'm saying? So all I'm telling you is what I know about me. It's gonna be some people that hear the shit and it's gonna hit like a fucking missile. Mind you, I ain't said shit to your bitch ass. It resonated with you because you know. Not my problem. I even told y'all how the story came about. I prompted chat, and guess what? The bitch said here. So that's how the story came about. So divine forces are allowing opportunities for you, and by continuing to walk in faith, you are stepping into your own power. This is a time of transformation and elevation. Those who are watching may not understand your journey, but that is not for them to decide. What matters is that you trust the process and recognize that your integrity will be your guide through the challenges ahead. Every test, every watchful eye is simply a part of the unfolding plan that will lead you to greater heights. Stay focused, trust your instincts, and know that even under the microscope, you are shining brighter than ever. The universe is rewarding your commitment and your strength, and an inspiration. You're an inspiration to others. Even if they don't openly admit it, keep walking your path with confidence, Pisces. The best is yet to come. While others may be wavering. My cousins turn against me for no reason. When one step to me for help, they always be jealous of me from childhood, because that's how cousins be. But you got to realize, when God is trying to show you something anyway, what you think He gonna use? It has to be like the lessons. You get the lessons early. So it's like what I said about the water. If everybody knows that something's wrong with the water, and then now God puts gas in the water, excuse me, everybody saying, oh, we got no drinking water, but you had no drinking water from the beginning. God had to literally now directly show you that it was poison. It was already poison. You knew it was poison. You wasn't trusting your instincts. You still drank the water. But meanwhile, so now y'all still drinking the water. I'm gonna just put gas in the water. So now y'all know that there's poison in the water. Meanwhile, your instincts, your intuition told you it was gas in the water. It was poison in the water already. But it has to be something blatantly in your face. So the storm came. Helen, because I'm gonna say that, comes through, and now it's a bunch of people misplaced in this, that, and the third, or displaced, but also some people misplaced. Do y'all not realize what them people could have been doing? Because y'all do hear it, well, and not for nothing, a lot of places, you know, there's some good people that got harmed in the midst of, but be mindful what those people were surrounded with. Because some of them places had some very nasty people that, you know, was planning certain things. And again, they be ahead of the game because they be preparing for years to do shit. And all of a sudden now the storm came through and everybody saying, ooh, the destruction, ooh, the destruction. But y'all didn't realize the destruction that these motherfuckers was about to cause before the storm even came. So God heard what they was talking about. And it may be sad, but was it really? Because what if you got what you gave on some of them aspects? They could have got what they was about to give. We don't know. I'm going to thank the devil for the hard times. It's still in God's timing. But what if it wasn't the devil? Like I keep saying, y'all keep giving like these people and these entities entirely too much credit, because y'all don't realize some of the hold-ups or setbacks is God really making sure that you don't get damaged in the process. Like, they have no power. Sometimes the setback or the thing that is meant to hinder is God's way of making sure that you don't get hurt. Because what I tell y'all, number one rule of Earth School, don't die. So these people were setting you up to die. And then God came through with a storm and made sure that you were still safe. Because certain areas didn't get hit at all. Certain areas didn't even see a storm. It's like the chemical that got released yesterday. Or the day before yesterday. I was getting ready to go outside. Maybe that was God's way of saying don't go outside. Meanwhile, my brother had already made sure I was good. But that was also extra confirmation. You don't need to go outside right now. Finish doing what you're doing in order for you to get put in the next position. You don't need to go outside right now. Mind you, the thing was, that chemical fire that went up, the whole entire time, the smoke was blowing towards Atlanta. And I kept saying, why they ain't said nothing to the people in Atlanta yet? The people in Atlanta wake up yesterday, everybody saying it smelled like chlorine. People wearing heavy gas masks. Why the government didn't say nothing to them? It wasn't until the people started broadcasting the shit all over line saying, it smelled like chlorine over here. It smelled like chlorine over here. It smelled like chlorine over here. But nobody said anything. So y'all don't realize some things are meant, that be God making sure that certain things are just, cleaning and clearing. The universe is going to adjust itself as many times as necessary and needed to put itself back into alignment. Whether or not it's people that set in places and they think that I shouldn't be saying certain things or that I shouldn't be this, that, and the third, the shit is true. You can look at it. Whether or not you saw the silver lining of it and I just prompted you to look in the direction of, like, all you had to do was think of it in a different way, a different perspective of a situation. This is what happened, but literally this is what was happening behind the scenes, because we don't know the plans of God. All we know is we make plans, God laughs, and mind you, how many times have you made plans and they don't go according to plan? Because God is in the midst of something. You may have made a plan to be on the highway at this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, on the highway, it was a 10-car pileup, but you were late. God did that intentionally, so you couldn't find your keys. Mind you, you look and the keys were sitting right in your face the whole time. Like, literally, I swear, it'd be something with me that the most of the time I lose something, or it's because I either didn't look up or I didn't look down. Mind you, the shit could be sitting right there. I don't even know if y'all ever went and looked for something like in my bag. Mind you, I done had this bag for fucking forever and a day, right? Just now pulled it out. But meanwhile, I was looking for one of my cards the other day. Card was right in the bag. In the same place. I literally dumped the bag out, didn't see the card. But meanwhile, that delay may have been the thing that set me on the real course. Y'all don't know, like, sometimes it'd be interactions, people that you're supposed to meet along the way, certain situations that happen. I was literally looking at something and it was talking about one of the people who they broadcast online all the time. They always got something to say about the celebrities and this, that, and the third, right? Meanwhile, it's now being seen or shown that this same person, they be steady talking about people getting, assaulted and things of that nature, right? But meanwhile, they and their friends just did the very thing that they be talking about other people about. So it's always like we just need to be mindful, because you would think this person wouldn't do shit like that. Meanwhile, they just did. I just told y'all, like, God is literally exposing so much stuff that is happening right now. Like, you can't make it up. Because why are these people getting caught doing the shit that they claim they wasn't doing? Why lie anyway? Why worry about what other people was doing? Because I am kind of with the person, for real, I'm minding your own damn business. But some of these people make a living off of doing exactly that. But then they be the same people doing exactly that. So no matter how it gets exposed or how it gets redirected or how it gets whatever it is, we don't know what God has in store. All we could do is be mindful to, cross our T's, dot our I's, check our own behavior. Make sure that we not, being messy, or we not being, whatever it is that we saying we not trying to be. And if you are being that, control your demons and understand who and what you are. Like, literally. Understanding who and what you are is a major key to life. Because guess what? That's why I keep trying to tell y'all. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to say whatever I'm going to say. And God knows. Some things just may not be your business. But at the end of the day, if I talk about it and I decide to make it your business, bitch, I ain't going to lie to you, because why? That's the thing. So it says, while others may be wavering or weaving, So while others may be weaving webs of lies and deceit, leading themselves towards eventual downfall, including potential jail time, you're being called to rise above in this situation. The lies being told could potentially lead them to a form of jail on multiple levels, mentally, spiritually, or even physical. Because y'all got to remember, well, Judy, people just be lying because they want to lie. They need sympathy. Some people just lie. Like my baby daddy, I had one of them just lie. Like the nigga just lied. You asked him if he went to the store, he'd be like, "No, you got the receipt." The nigga be lying. But also, you got to remember, some people lie through omission. So leaving information out that could potentially help you or make you make an informed decision is also a lie. So it might not even be a blatant ass, oh, I'm just lying to you. It could be a lie by omission that now puts you in a situation or circumstance that you wouldn't put yourself into if you had the full truth. Either way, it still sets the stage for a manipulation. So that's the thing. So mental jail. When people build their lives on lies, it creates a mental prison. They become trapped in their own deceit, constantly having to remember and uphold the falsehoods that they've spread. This can lead to overwhelming stress and anxiety, paranoia. They may live in fear of becoming exposed, which leads to a never-ending cycle of covering up and reinforcing the lies. The mental strain of maintaining a false reality becomes suffocating, leaving them feeling trapped with no escape. This is how the lady, Erica Carter, I think that was her name, could go back and now find out Lena's past life. Because literally, people leave signatures. Social media platforms, people leave, it's friends and family. And although everybody may not know what this person may have been doing on the other side, it's other people that know what these people have been doing. It's other people that are watching, because be mindful. Everybody be watching, especially when a story get juicy. Or when people just start coming out the woodwork to, do certain things. Because everybody be watching. And how you go from this to this, it don't make sense. It just don't add up. So certain people come out of the woodwork because they be like, what the fuck this bitch talking about? Because at one point in time, and people do get the change, just so y'all know. People do get the change. But at the end of the day, if your change ain't matching the change, and we can still see that you continue to keep putting yourself in predicaments where it is you and behaviors, there is no change. We see the behavior. Everybody can see the behavior. And again, choo-choo. So that's the thing. 2, spiritual jail. Spiritually, lies disconnect people from their higher selves and from the divine energy that guides and supports us. When someone chooses deception, they fall out. When someone chooses deception, they fall out of alignment with the universal truth and purpose. This connection can manifest as a spiritual emptiness, leaving them feeling lost, blocked, or stagnant. They may, y'all, it just be the conversations that just be weird. This connection can manifest as a spiritual emptiness, leaving them feeling lost, blocked, or stagnant. They may find that no matter how hard they try to move forward, something keeps holding them back because they are spiritually imprisoned by the negative energy of their dishonesty. The lies create karmic consequences, weighing them down and preventing spiritual growth and fulfillment. All right, and also physical jail. So physical jail, on a physical level, the lies could lead to a serious legal repercussion. Depending upon the nature of the deception, these lies may involve illegal activities such as fraud, false accusations, identity theft, slander, or even conspiracy. For example, someone who manipulates the truth in financial dealings could face charges of fraud or embezzlement. Similarly, if they fabricate stories about others, especially in sensitive situations like legal claims or workplace conflicts, their lies could lead to defamation lawsuits and perjury charges. In some cases, the lies could become so entangled with criminal behavior that the person finds themselves at the center of a legal investigation. Authorities may uncover a trail of deceit that links them to illegal actions, and once exposed, the legal system will hold them accountable. The more elaborate and destructive the lies, the more severe the legal consequences could be, potentially resulting in hefty fines, court battles, probation, or even imprisonment. Additionally, even if they are not directly involved in illegal activities, law enforcement or on court, such as giving false testimony, misleading investigations, or committing perjury, can carry significant legal penalties. Courts take deception seriously, and lying under oath or obstructing justice can lead to criminal charges and incarceration. The very lies they thought would protect them or help them would gain an advantage could ultimately lead them to a prison sentence, locking them into a literal jail. Good morning, son. How you doing today? I know. You look handsome. In this case, the physical consequences of their dishonesty would be the most severe, as they would not only lose their freedom, but also facing lasting repercussions that can affect their reputation, relationships, and future opportunities. The truth, once revealed, has the power to strip away any illusion of control they thought they had, replacing it with the harsh reality of jail. In all cases, lies have a way of coming full circle. What begins as an attempt to manipulate or control the situation eventually ensnares the liar in a web of their own making. Whether it's a loss of peace of mind, a block in spiritual progress, or facing legal consequences, their dishonesty creates the very jail they sought to avoid. Their actions will inevitably catch up with them, but you are protected when you stay aligned with your higher truth. So as long as you minding your own damn business, we'll be fine. Trust in the power of your authenticity and know that by staying true to yourself, you walk in the light, while their deception only leads to darkness. Keep your focus and continue walking your path with clarity and purpose. The truth always prevails, and your integrity will always be your shield against negativity of others. So it talks about integrity, divine protection, and staying true to oneself amidst this deception. Because the thing is, Pisces, stick to the script. More people are watching than you think. Lights, camera, action. Their lies equal jail time. The funny part is this. It always seems to be that Pisces be minding their business, and then somebody enters into the scene all unprovoked. Kevin said I be smacking fire. Period. Well, guess what? You be minding your business, and then people enter all unprovoked. Why is it that people seem like they don't know how to not entangle themselves in ways that, will even get them? It's like spiritual trespassing. Because on the flip side of this, like I said, going back to the Lord's Prayer and the way that things keep being interpreted, the interpretation is always, questionable. So when one word said tie, the other one said untie. Untie, detangle. Untie the tangled threads of destiny that binds us, because somehow somebody created something. But like I said this morning, it was very much important. They undid what they did. Thank you. That's a blessing. Now back your ass up, because that one is different than what the other one says, and the wording is very precise as to release, like release us, but also, soften the ground of our being and carve out a space within us where your presence can abide, where I can accept God into my spirit, into my peace, and know that I'm walking in, the light, and knowing that I'm doing all the right things, even when people are trying to entangle themselves with you or the bullshit, and you don't want nothing to do with it. Because it says, taken as he did, the sinful world as it is, not as I would have it, because you understand that everything exists. The dark, the light, the demons, the angels, the this, the that, the yada, that, yada, all of it. It exists. Mind you, at this point in time, like, a lot of shit is being shown, like the things that they were trying to hide and, hinder us from, moving and advancing, is actually coming to light. So what happens when things start to be debunked and the actual truth as to being held in a box was really the prison that they were trying to put us in and keep us stuck and thinking that certain things were not as they were. What happens when people are really standing in their power to understand that you don't know the plans of God. Nobody knows the plans of God. All we could do is be truthful and honest in our dealings with everybody here. That's it. Because you could even tell the truth 1,000,006 times and still get your ass handed to you until on the last time, when somebody really takes a deeper look into the situation. Because Emily took a deeper look into the situation. And when Emily took a deeper look into the situation, Emily saw that, or Malia, whatever the hell her name was, they took a deeper look into the situation, and then all of a sudden it started to be like, hold on, that don't make sense, because why is this person saying this when it looks like that? But that would be the honest part, because of the fact that that's what was being shown, that's what it was. Mind you, that's what it was even after the fact. So it's weird that, you know, people think that nobody has eyes. So Maya, a fellow influencer, starts investigating and hearing rumors of the past. Because everything ain't hidden. Some things are blatantly shown. And everything is being revealed. So that's it. That's all. And I got some stuff that I got to do because apparently, you know, life be lifing and shit is happening. Good shit and bad shit too. But all I see is what's happening in the right direction, because at the end of the day, y'all saw the storm and I saw cleaning and clearing. Excuse me. Some people saw, you know, we don't have, and I saw you can afford to lose some weight anyway because you were eating poison anyway. So what do you see? And who is trying to pull the wool over your eyes to make you see something that ain't true? Because again, be mindful, social media, all the world is a stage. You can be anybody you want to be. You can tell as many lies as you want. You can even put it in a book. You can write movies, you know, movie scripts and things of that nature at this point in time. They make it easy. All you got to do is prompt it and it'll do certain things. And if you actually prompt it in the right direction, shit, it'll do some shit that even I was astounded by, because I'm saying, what the fuck? Seems very familiar to me, but guess what? You always need the bad guy. What do they call them? That's the, what's because when you write stories in school, they tell you, what's the person's, the character, what's the fucking word? Antagonist. Yeah. They all follow the same thing. And then even in the shows that y'all watch, I promise y'all, if y'all watch TV shows, because this is why I got tired of watching TV, and this is why I'm watching no damn TV. It's all the same. Because literally, it's always the bullshit that happens, that if a person had just told something and said something ahead of time, nobody would be in the predicament that they're in. Everybody would be able to make an informed decision, and everything would be, hey, Moneyville, you want me to follow you on Instagram? Because anytime I follow people on Instagram, shit starts just, listen. The only pages I follow on Instagram are my other pages. I can follow you if you want, but I promise you it's going to lead to some things that you don't want to happen. So are you sure you want that? Because I don't follow nobody on Instagram, because literally all it does is put a spotlight on them, and then they go into the minions go into attack mode. So if I follow people on my Spirit Lightworker channel, Kevin, I ain't lying. All it does is put a target on motherfuckers. Like, they start doing shit. And matter of fact, I wouldn't even do that to you because you said you got a daughter. So, you know, they start fucking with people's everything. Spirit Lightworker, I follow everybody over there, so they don't know who to target. But literally on my other channel, they've been watching so closely. Like, the minute I start adding people, they just start doing shit. That's the thing. So, but in movies, the protagonist and the antagonist, the person that is the antagonist, the person that be starting the shit, right? But literally, even in movies, if y'all watch how the movies even go, it's always because it'd be the simplest thing that a person could have told, that they could have fixed the whole story from the beginning, but that would make it too easy. Because if you had this information and this information, you could have made an informed decision. We could have already shut this shit down. The story can't even drag on. I know, it is. But guess what? It's some real shit. So the only other pages I follow they're all mine. Because, you know, they already been fucking with me, so I'm used to it. And as long as I stay, like, you know, not entering into other people's business, then guess what? They stay leaving me the fuck alone. So I like that version. But either way, it be real shit happening over there. Like, the minions be minioning. So anyway, y'all, I love y'all. I got something to handle with my child, and you almost ready? Not time yet? Oh. All right, he said I got a moment. You want to fix it?
Yeah. I got it to where it needs to be set. What do I need to grab for you?
Well, I wanted water, but I'll get it. You just finished getting ready.
You say you wanted water?
Oh, you know what? I had a thing that actually, I don't know if I got it, though. It would have gave it the perfect, yeah. Because I had this problem with my other ones.
Yeah, that was, like, really, I thought it was going to
No, push it on the ground, and that may help it. Make sure you don't bend it. I've been here since fucking 7/17. I'm beyond time. Moneyville. I've been here for a long time. It was a lot of stuff. Like, literally, I just been woke, y'all. It's just been a lot of shit. Mind you, it was all good shit, because I was just, like I said, writing some stuff and, you know, visionary vessel. Hey, y'all, you ain't lying, period. I don't got no reason to do that. I don't got no reason to do that. I just be chilling, minding my own business and, you know, dealing with my own stuff. But meanwhile, people be inserting themselves into my business, and then it end up on the channel in all the wrong ways, and then they be mad at me. Because it just be coming out in all types of different ways. Because it be 90,000 different people involved in the same scenario. Meanwhile, then people be thinking I be talking to them, and I ain't talking to your ass. In real life or in, you know, the spiritual realm. Meanwhile, but people be thinking I be talking to them. No. I was talking to chat and the universe, and then here we are. I was thinking I just missed out on some heavy knowledge, but real is what you saying, that's the thing, period. Y'all, I be like this. God, you know I be trying to mind my own, but like I got stuff that I'm doing. And then when I sat here or when shit start, because I sat there all day in the same spot, right on that couch. Didn't do a thing. All day. What time did I come down here? When I started talking to y'all. Romeo, what time did I go upstairs last night? Was it around 10 or 11?
Yeah, around 10.
It was dark and I was still sitting on the couch. I lit some candles down here and I turned off all the lights and I sat right there on the chair. And then when I went upstairs, guess what I did? Same. Sit on my bed the whole entire night. Meanwhile, it just kept being one thing behind the next thing, behind the next thing, behind the next thing, behind the next thing. It was just dropping out of the sky. And it was just a lot. And I was just noting, and noting. Like, I got so many notes, it don't make no sense. And I mean, scrolls of notes. Like, literally, y'all, I can't even make this shit up. Like, these are my notes. Like, literally, my notes. Notes and notes and notes. Like, notes. That's all that was happening yesterday. Like, drop this on you. Drop this on you. Drop this on you. This is what needs to happen. This is how this goes. This is how, like, that's what was happening. And I was just sitting, no TV on, no music on, no nothing. Mind y'all, I actually did some things, some card things with the, because even the hangman thing, I recorded it and put the card with it. I was just being very creative yesterday. Very quiet and very creative. Wasn't on the phone, wasn't nothing. Kept getting alerts coming across my phone for whatever the fuck was happening outside. Posted that, gave the updates. Meanwhile, was totally in my own mind and my own damn business. Didn't cast no spells or nothing. Didn't cast no spells or nothing, Jesus. Nothing. I just sat quiet and listened to the universe. So whatever happened, happened. And however it's happening is just however it's happening. And everybody can, do what they want. Because that's the message. Do what thou will. But stay out of my business and out of my energy. And guess what? Nobody will be mad at me. Because I promise you, I'm not going to go be in nobody's business. I'm not advancing on nobody. Don't, literally. Next phase is for me. Hands up. I don't want no smoke. I ain't trying to argue. I ain't trying to listen. Mind you, after I'm done with everything that I'm doing right now, I promise you I'm going to change my phone number. I'm going to change, I'm changing so much shit right now that I'm literally trying to fall off the face of the earth. Other than the fact that I'm going to sit in front of y'all with this wall, like I said. And literally, y'all can have it. Because at the end of the day, I don't want nothing to do with it. But just observe. That's all I got to do. I don't want my hands in it. I don't want my energy in it. Let it be what's going to be. And that's for everybody. Everything starts with self. And it does. Visionary vessel. It damn sure do. You heard what Cat Williams said. Get in touch with your star player. That would be you. So when you're in touch with your star player, that's all that matters. Hey, over there on Twitch. Meanwhile, my allergies been going crazy. I'm trying to get it out, y'all. One way or another. It ain't nothing but snot. Moneyville, I'm going to be sitting right here. Right in front of y'all. Other than that, I'm not engaging. The universe is doing what it's doing, and when the universe is done doing what it's doing with me, I'm going to be real good. So, since I know that, I'm going to just be quiet. Except for when I'm here. And as of now, even YouTube, literally, I could be here 9 times a day, and literally everything is just doing what it's doing. So I could just come once a day and get the same results. I'll be fine. Teaspoon of honey and peppermint tea. Well, that would be great, except for the fact that whatever's happening in the air right now is fucked up. So, but yeah, for real, I could sit here once a day and get better results. Literally, it's weird. So, and I feel like the 7 o'clock one is always the best one. And I can do more when I feel like I want to do more. But as of now, like I said, I get paid more when I do nothing. Literally, it's weird. So, maybe that's the way God wants me to be in my soft era. Go do some shit that is, pertaining to some other shit. Overexerting myself ain't gonna be a thing. So, what for? Mind you, my channel, if y'all look at my channel, even the numbers are jumping drastically to the tune of, I don't even understand it. It's weird. My channel, the numbers, the subscribers jump every day. So I don't understand how more people watching, but other stuff keeps going down. Damn, here they just started. So it's going to be a class action lawsuit against that biolab chemical plant. And period. Cause y'all already hear me. $5 me and mommy were just speaking on the same thing last night. Okay, so y'all apparently, so it starts at 11, but apparently it's a class action lawsuit about to take place. Either way, I feel like they should have got that anyway, because like, how the fuck do you just be doing bullshit? Father, exactly. It's a weird ass thing, but maybe that's God's design too. Certain people just shouldn't have to work that hard. I like it. I'll take it. I just have to know not to do it. She said maybe more than one. Maybe more than one class action lawsuit. I mean, they need some, because literally, like, this shit is horrible. Like, everywhere you go, you smell nothing but chlorine. That is not good. And it's fucking with people. Because even though, like, you can have nothing on, the shit still just is drifting in the air. And like I said, them people in Atlanta, they didn't tell them people nothing. And mind you, that smoke was blowing towards Atlanta. And then it was weird because me and my son kept getting different alerts on the phone. And I told my son he must be in the people that they don't give a fuck about. Because literally they kept sending me shelter in place. Mind you, they were sending him alerts saying you could be outside and then it was over at 7 something. Meanwhile, at 7, I got an alert, shelter in place. That was weird. So who was sending out the alerts, and why did certain people get different alerts than different people? Because literally me and him was comparing the notes on the phone, and I'm saying, why didn't I get that alert? Meanwhile, he getting alerts that, you know, you can move around and this, that, and the third. Also, everybody getting alerts that, okay, well, it could be harmful to your health. But then some people getting alerts saying, oh, it's cool. Like, what the fuck is y'all doing? And who's sending out the alerts to what areas and what people? And on top of that, 3 miles away from where I am, it was people saying they have to go to the hospital because they went and now it's respiratory situations happening. So if you have any type of environmental allergies or anything, your ass is damn sure gonna be fucked up. So, excuse me, what about people that are losing money right now because they can't go outside? And mind you, they said this the second time this company done did this. And I know for a fact, like, some of them pool chemicals are crazy, because literally I had got some pool chemicals. It was one was a shock and one was like something else. But I fucked around, and I told y'all this on the channel one day. You can't get them wet, and the minute it gets wet, it creates another issue. So mind y'all don't even realize y'all can create with fucking pool chemicals. So I took and I dumped the one bucket into the other bucket. I go upstairs, and because I was in that back room, the bucket was right beside the house. All I hear is pop, 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 pop. Because what happened was one chemical started mixing with the other chemical. And I keep hearing this shit, and I'm like, what the hell is that? I look out the window, the bucket is smoking. Y'all, I ran downstairs so fast. I looked through the door first. Hey, Mr. Steele, I looked through the door first because just to make sure, because y'all, the shit was going crazy. I literally kicked this bucket. I ran out the door. I kicked this bucket so hard because I needed to just go into the pool. Because y'all, it was on the verge of blowing up. Like, literally all you heard was the shit. It was shooting out. The bucket flew inside the pool, and y'all, that shit went crazy. It bubbled the whole entire pool. And if you see my pool, I got a big ass fucking pool. It bubbled the whole pool and turned the whole pool white. So some of them chemicals, I don't know what that shit is, but some of them chemicals ain't right. But, you know, in order to fix a pool, you got to do certain things. But that's why my next pool is about to be salt water. So that's already a given. I don't want no damn chlorine pool. My pool has to be salt water. It's better for your skin, better for the environment. And so that's a must. Worry Bunny. Ring of Fire Eclipse. Visionary Vessel, that shit was crazy. You're about to create it. Oh no, this already happened, Mr. Steele. This was a while ago. I had already posted that on the channel that happened to me before. Cause me being weird and shit, like I said, I dumped one chemical in another bucket and the shit got wet, and man, so that shit is real. But I like pools, so, and I gotta have a pool. So wherever I live, I gotta have a pool. That's like one of my favorite things now. But just because it brings the people together. So, you know, that's something that the kids like. That's something that the adults like. And ain't nothing like, you know, having a good old barbecue, hanging around the pool, chilling. And I like having everything at my place because I don't really want to go out nowhere. I don't want to entertain nobody. I just want to be at home. So my entertainment is at home. So I build everything around me. I don't really need to be out and, you know, mixy. That's not my judge. I done been there, done that. Y'all can have that. So I make everything at the crib, and when you come to the crib, it's a party. So everything that you want and everything that you need is already here. And this time I'm definitely getting doing the hot tub, because it has the hot tub area in there, but this time I'm gonna do the actual like hot tub. Judy says sounds like me. Judy, because I like being home. Like, I don't gotta be outside. I could be outside in my backyard. And my major thing right now is gardening. Like, literally, I need to have a huge-ass garden because I love the fact that I started that garden. Mind you, listen, I really want a big garden because watermelon needs space. And after you grow your own watermelon, it just tastes different. Everything tastes different when you grow it yourself. And now that I know that I could just grow some shit easy, I'm gonna be growing all types of shit. And I can't wait to try this method because my aunt just told me she takes the whole bag and just drops the bag down, slice a thing in the middle, and put the stuff right inside of the bag. So she just created rows of bags and put the seeds right in the middle of the bag. And that's how she got the lines and everything else. So I definitely want to try that shit. So for me, like, my major thing is I need to have a garden. Y'all, I need to have a garden and a pool. Like, the house, I'm not even really, like, concerned with. So, although, you know, I'm saying since this one was, you know, what it was, I got to have, you know, the next level. But either way, as long as I got a big-ass garden, because that's what I'm concerned with. And then I need to know how to make certain types of things, like ranch dressing, y'all. I'm going to learn how to make ranch dressing. I grew tomatoes, basil, and dill this year. Me too. I did. I didn't grow the dill, Miss Judy. I grew tomatoes, basil, watermelon. I have green onion, and I love making chives because I don't know why I'm addicted to chives now. The onions I haven't harvested yet; they still growing. What else I got? Oh, I got peppers, bell peppers. Mind you, I got every tomato there is, like cherry tomato, all the tomatoes, because tomatoes will grow any fucking where. What else? And I think I did a crossbreed. I ain't gonna lie to y'all because I put all the shit in a little bin and I didn't realize that was what was happening. But what's about to happen is I'm just gonna have to take everything, y'all. So I'm gonna have to turn the whole entire garden over. Meaning dig everything over, turn it into dirt because there's some other stuff happening, and so I gotta transport some shit. Mr. Steele, I definitely need your help too, because listen, so I don't know if you're gonna be busy or if you still want to help me or not, but I damn sure need some help because I just figured out some shit that I ain't gonna be able to do by myself. Y'all, they saying shelter in place is back on. I got a call from Notify ATL. Stay at home and stay safe. Like, because literally the people kept saying last night that it's still smoking. It's weird. Like, I don't know what the hell they doing. I'm ready. Yes, because there's no place like home, and Diana Ross voice from the, you better know it. Like, literally everything I'm going to do, I'm doing at home. And God is getting ready to make it so I'm able to do that. Like, and I've been doing that. So that was the other thing. Even before all the other shit happened, I was able to be at home. So behind the scenes, y'all, it's building and things. And I don't know if any of y'all, you know, because if y'all please, can y'all, if anybody want to donate to my channel, please do so. But can y'all send me something that's in my Amazon wish list, please? Because that's what I really, really want. Because I need several different books because I want to take some courses. Like, I'm gonna do the work, but can y'all just send me the books, please? If you can, that would be great. If not, don't worry about it. But if you can, my request is help me by sending me knowledge. Books, please, and thank you. So I'm gonna post, this is my wish list. And this is what I would like, please. So if you wish to send me something, send me knowledge. Y'all, I gotta get ready to go because I gotta go take my son somewhere. This is the link to my Amazon wish list, y'all. Thank you, Aaron, for that. I gotta go take my son somewhere. That's my Amazon wish list. Please send me knowledge. It would be helpful, and I would greatly appreciate whoever does so. Because it's necessary and needed. And I got some stuff that I want to build, and I need this in order to help me build it the correct way. So please and thank you. I love y'all, and I gotta go. I'm coming.